Get along with the
Dancehall
voices
news
inside
and
of
reviews.
my head.
And I don't need to
Only
be
few can
humble.
understand
Break
the
down walls like Jericho crumble.
That is here.
It's not a
means he's
normal thing.
never lost.
I will never ever fall.
Quick rumble.
Never
I
ever
will never
crumble.
ever fall, never stumble.
Break down walls.
You're trying to save
Jericho
me. Stop
crumble.
holding your breath.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, Dancehall News and Reviews. People, from when you read the title, you know what the one you're all about. We come to talk about Vybz Kartel. Once again, him liar ice at Buccanon and make a bag of talk. The man a say freedom, the man a say no retrial. Where retrial I go, dash that way. The man don't want to hear nothing about that. The man a say them breach Vybz Kartel them rights, and the only remedy of a free the man them that the man a say people, and me a say it, I sat a say it. Boy, oh boy, that one a crazy. We have mix up time forward with a breaking one here. So me I say we are gonna get to that. So one of you people, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Dancehall News and Reviews. We're there again and again and again. Day in, day out. People, if you don't get notification, what you fi do? Make sure say you click the notification bell. Forget all notification. And also people, if you're not subscribe now and check in manually more time. Like every day you're supposed to check in. You know if you make a day pass and you're not check in pan Dancehall News and Reviews. Remember good no man Vulture Squad were active one night time them. Or the captain attack too, you know. Headman Janko, me there.
Now, what the Vybz Kartel make a post, I think about maybe about 4 days ago or so, on the business page, basically talking about his constitutional rights being breached. See my people? And Isaac Buccanon is saying that since the entertainer's constitutional rights was breached, the Court of Appeal should actually free him based on that.
What can you do? What can you do to stop a liar from trying? I mean, the man have to do what the man have to do. The man are the liar and the man are defend him client or clients. You see what go on here, so people, you can't fault ice at Buccanon. But in all honesty, more time I scratch me head and I say, I wonder if him a sit down or in him office, I go about him there or whatever, and Vybz Kartel page him more time and I say, yo brother, yo, nothing go on, me no hear nothing, go on, Justice Marvel McDonald's, them me no hear no update, brother. Go in the media, chump up something, do something, say something. Yo, we need public support. Yo, galvanize the people them. And I just have to just run out and just say something. Cause we must say right now, what we already know. And I mean, if you really think about it, the fact that Vybz Kartel post the thing the other day, and then now him a come rebuttal that, it goes to show you say he was sparked by Vybz Kartel in making this response, if you think about it logically.
So remember, my people, it is no longer about whether or not the cartel do the crimes. In based on the story we're going to read, it is more so about the entertainer's rights being breached and the system doing the entertainer wrong. You understand? Doing him dirty and thing.
Boy, oh boy, mix up time. I totally disagree with you right there. It is also about guilt or innocence. You understand me? Or the presumption of innocence. Because when you think about it, what will be taken into account is the evidence. Does the prosecution have an airtight, ironclad case against them? Do they have enough for a retrial? Do they have all the exhibits them line up? Do they have all the eyewitness them line up? Is the system, or the justice system I should say, willing to foot the bill to actually go through the process of the retrial? Who are going to pay for the bill? Is it worth it for the system? And the prosecution is saying yes, it's worth it. The prosecution is telling the tribunal, yes, we want to go forward with a retrial. We want to foot the bill. We want to actually pursue this because we, the prosecution, believe that these men are guilty of murder, and it's in the best interest of the justice system to come down upon them hard, crack down upon them, and go after them even if it goes into a retrial. So when mix up time, I gotta say it's not about if them do the crime. them doing the crime is the most important part, because at the end of the day, if there's no evidence, then there's no point for a retrial. Why would we waste time with a retrial if we don't have evidence to say these men are guilty? If they don't have a strong case, why would they go forward? Why would the prosecution be telling the tribunal to go forward with a retrial if they don't actually have evidence to actually get a conviction? That would be a waste of time. So obviously they believe they have a strong enough case, and now the court have to take into account that, okay, their rights were breached, and the fact that, you know, the murder was in 2011 and now it's 2024. Is it worth going forward, taking everything into account, both sides of it, defense and prosecution, weighing it and see the balance and say, okay, the cost of it on both sides, the health of Vybz Kartel, the public spectacle that it is, the coloring of public perception, all of these things into account. The judges will have to weigh these things and come forth with a decision. So no, it's not a case of if them innocent or guilty alone, but that is a big part of it. You can't rule that out to say, no man, it's not about guilt or innocent, it is about the system doing them dirty. What? No, brother. No, brother, it's about them doing lizard dirty. If you think about it, we're here because the system say, the court system, the prosecution is saying that Vybz Kartel and his co-accused them did lizard dirty. And that way they are so far.
So let me actually get to this story, my people. And as I say, a couple more days left for we know what go on with Vybz Kartel. So, I don't know me I going to make you know, but I could jump in at the story here because Buccanon is basically saying no retrial and all of that. You see it? So, this is what the story has say. Lawyer wants Vybz Kartel and others freed over breach of rights.
Oh, so Isaac Buccanon want them for free. But what on there? Is it about what him want? Because I want $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion right now, and I can't get it. So all me want, me can't get. When me want, a whole heap of things me want and can't get, you know. Me want one fancy house, one fancy car, a whole heap of things me want and can't get. You understand? Whole heap of things me want. So if Isaac want them for free, well, him can't want all him want. But here we go on now. Will they be free? That is the question. Now the whole thing about the breach of them rights, I don't understand that, you know. I don't know how them rights was breached. It don't make sense to me. I get it. The Charter of Rights said this and said that, but me just can't comprehend this whole thing about their rights was breached. Oh.
Attorney for Vybz Kartel, Isaac Buccanon, has said that the prosecution should end its case against the entertainer and his co-accused in light of admission that the men's right to a trial within a reasonable time has been breached. Vybz Kartel, whose real name is Adidja Palmer, along with Andre St. John, Kyra Jones and Sean Storm Campbell, were charged with the taking out of Clive Lizard Williams in 2011 and convicted in 2014. However, they had their conviction quashed by the Privy Council in March this year, and the matter sent back to the Court of Appeal for it to decide whether they should be retried.
No, get me wrong, you know. I agree with Isaac Buccanon in the case that he's making. The fact that the prosecution admitted that the man them rights was breached, but me not see all them rights was breached. They were convicted. Yes, it was quashed. If you think about it, and like said the judge or the prosecution said them do something wrong, something nefarious back then, which denied the man them of a fair trial. You understand? The thing happened and it was unprecedented. The judge dealt with it how he dealt with it. The best case how he could. You understand me? And we are here today because it went to the Privy Council and the Privy Council quashed the conviction on the grounds of juror misconduct. Remember, juror misconduct. So tell me now, how is it breach of their rights when they got a fair trial and the juror them corrupt the thing? And I like say the prosecution corrupt it. And I like say the judge corrupt it. So all them rights was breached when they actually got their trial. They got to face up their jury of their peers. Me honestly not comprehend that. How them never get a trial when they did get a trial. So when I heard the prosecution admitting to rights being breached, me I say about that no make no sense. The law must have some provision for when courts of justice is perverted or when them go for appeal, cause that can't make no sense. If you try a man, let's say them have the right to a speedy trial, right? And a man commit a crime today, and we try him and convict him tomorrow. And then now him go through the appeal process and it take 10 years. So guess what now? 10 year pass and let's say his conviction was quashed. And he go back to the Court of Appeals to determine if they're gonna do a retrial. So all of a sudden now, he wasn't granted the right to a speedy trial and this and that his right was breached when he got a speedy trial. But it went through the appeal process which led back to the start. So all that makes sense. Honestly, that can't make sense, but somehow the stupid law, the people who made the provision in the law never thought about it and never put in the right things for balance the law, because it don't make sense. It can't make sense. You can't tell me, say, the man them get a trial and convicted in a 2014 and 10 years later, the thing get brought back because it was quashed and now we are gonna face a retrial, and y'all say but their rights was breached because they should have gotten a fair trial from back then and blah blah blah. So well on there. So automatically when people got Court of Appeals, them should be free then. It means that every time a person go to the Court of Appeals and them win, if them got Privy Council or the highest court or whatever, they should be free automatically, because once they go through the process, the ring a rosy, guess what? You would have already breached the Charter of Rights, because it would have taken a bag of time to get to the appeal courts and go through the whole process. So that can't make sense. I know I'm ranting, but it was so annoying to hear the prosecution admit say them breached the man them rights. So I don't wrong Ice at Buccanon for saying what he's saying. Set the man them free. Uno say uno breach the man them rights, and they also admitted that their rights would continue to be breached because they don't know how long it gonna take for the appeal trial. So as long as that a go on, the man them rights is being breached. I mean, I scratch my head and said this is nonsense. This is absolute absurdity.
The prosecution team said that the men's rights were breached, but said that the remedy for this included offering the men bail. But Buccanon said that the only remedy is for the prosecution to throw out the case, especially since it acknowledged that the men's right will continue to be breached.
Same thing me I say, set them free, cause una acknowledge so no breach man them rights and them rights will continue to be breached and all of this nonsense. It's not like them explain say, okay, here we go on, even though the court already know, the judges already know while they're before the court, them know everything already, but I guess the lawyers still need to make the case and say, listen, at the end of the day, it is not our fault. These men and their lawyers somehow came together and linked the juror Kane. They were the ones who actually perverted the course of justice. It was not the judge. It was not the prosecution. And them could actually make a case, with everything that actually transpired with the lawyer brother from Fidem team, the defense team actually meeting up with Kane. Well, a chance encounter. However, they could have painted that picture, but I didn't hear anything like that. But maybe they did it and we weren't privy to it because we weren't in the court. And remember, a lot of what took place in the court we are not privy to because the media no really put out a lot of information from what actually transpired. I guess they don't want to color the public's perception and so on and so forth.
He said that the Court of Appeal should show the Charter of Rights is not a list of empty promises and not order a retrial. You see it, and not order a retrial. I just want to make sure I see that part they good.
You know how crazy this is, people. So basically, the Court of Appeal needs to show, this is what Isaac Buchanan is saying. The Court of Appeals need to show that the Charter of Rights is not empty promises and stuff like that. But what about the public? What about Lizard? The fact that somebody was murdered, somebody's life was taken away. Wagwan deso. We not for sure say murder is a serious charge. We're not supposed to sure say, alright, people who commit murder should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Are we really gonna show the youths them say, look here, you can commit murder and walk away like nothing scotch-free? Are we supposed to put our foot down and say, listen, those that commit heinous crimes will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law by all means necessary? So is it more important to show, quote-unquote, the Charter of Rights, or more important to show the public that, listen, in a crime-riddled country, when we talk about Jamaica being on top of the murder rate per capita in the world, number one, and on top for year after year after year, we must say, Wolande, we the justice system, we are gonna clamp down on crime, especially murder. We are gonna go hard and we are gonna pressure criminals. That's what they should be doing. So when I start Buccanon and I do him job, I defend him clients and I ball for him, I ball for it makes sense. But then the justice system also needs to stand firm and hold the people them accountable if them have the evidence, if them really have the man them pan tape, pan DVD, whatever video, and murder people, and murder lizard. If they have that, then by all means necessary, go hard and done. Me no want you about no chart off rights. Just go hard and done.
So yes, my people, we're in the thing, and as I said recently, a couple days ago, we see Cartel page make a post. I say only in a Jamaica them would have breach him rights certain way. So
time and time again, me hear people I say, oh, if I'm foreign, if I'm this, if I'm that, the place there, my rights wouldn't this and my rights wouldn't that, and the court couldn't this and the court couldn't that. Yo, listen to me. Stop chat nonsense. In America, them last people in the justice system all the time. You know how much innocent youths start prison? You know how much youths start prison right now still a face time for 3 strike fee, sell some weed or smoke some weed on the corner? Or shoplifting some simple little things, 3 strike and you're gone. You know how much youths still behind bars for 3 strike? You understand, say a whole heap of innocent people are prison, right? It's easy if you get lost in the system in the United States of America and other countries too. So when them make you look like say, oh, in America this couldn't this and this couldn't that, a lie or tell. A regular people get sink in America. Remember that a whole heap of youths go actually confess, oh, the police them. Remember say, yo, the justice system corrupt, you know. Remember say in America, you know, it's a business, you know, prison system is a business, you know. So enough prosecutor get kickbacks, you know, even some defense attorney get kickback for actually, you know, send them clients up the creek, so to speak. You understand me? Enough youths get the shaft. Enough youths get the shaft so people can make money. Enough black youths in the United States of America victim of the system for money making. Enough youths get set up and go to prison so that people can eat big food off of the prison system. You understand me, people? So that argument with Vybz Kartel come with a nonsensical garbage. I hear people make it all the time, but me I say, listen, enough people get lost in the system. Enough people who go through the system can tell you this. A whole heap of last things go on. So all who now go on like, oh, if I did America, you would have this and would have walk. Bro, you have a whole heap of people who are way more innocent than you and are prison. Remember that and remember that good.
I think Cartel, I look forward for freedom very soon, my people, you see it. So we're in the thing, because as I say, 5 days left, my people. Jaja, time definitely a fly. And of course, we know say Vybz Kartel definitely want to come on road. And you know, him want to get the medical help where him need, because we say him need to get surgery and this and that. One bag of thing, you see it. So let me know anything about this in the comment section.
So Vybz Kartel, him a look forward to freedom, and we understand that. Them a say him need medical assistance, medical help and all them thing there. And we understand all of that. But hold on there, man. So when him a make them post up on Instagram, when him a kiss up turkey neck and them thing there, and I say, yo, choke out neck and yo, them get them conjugal. So him heart a work good, man, for your hustle and bustle and do what him a do. It healthy enough for actually have sex, right? So him heart working, him body working for have sex, but he now work for face trial for a crime if him actually committed. Make that make sense. So you tell me, say him heart working fine for get conjugal visit and do what him a do. Yes, he may get him free can, so to speak, but yet still him not arty enough for stand trial. Yeah, I call a cap on that. But hey, if the justice system want to believe what the man them a say, then believe it away. It's not me, not my call. So at the end of the day, hey, man a go make them case, you know. And if the justice them want to agree with the man them defense and work with them, hey, at the end of the day, it's up to them. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to drop some comments. Make me know what I pray. Mix up time, big up yourself. That is it. Ladies and gents, you know, so the captain of the Vulture Squad I talk to no. Remember, we're doing 100,000 Jamaican dollars back to school giveaway. So people, link in at the description. Follow the instruction if you want to be a part of it with a chance to win. Do the right thing. Easy peasy. Easy if you follow. You know, if you do nothing special. So the link in the description. Follow the instruction and do what you need to do. Big up on yourself. Everybody. The captain of the Vulture Squad I talk to now.